We are live for part two of unlocking Amazon on-site commission with just three video. This is part two. Part one, we have this title: "Do this to unlock Amazon commission," and basically, right now, this second part is a demonstration part where we actually create the show you how to create an actor video from a clip that you may have. We do have a video that we want to show you tonight that we kind of loaded into our favorite DaVinci Resolve editor, which is a free software you could get anywhere. And let's see if we could go there right now and show you how to work that. We have basically opened up a shell and we uploaded two artifacts. The first one was this video right here, which is the one that we plan to use edit tonight. Let's see if it goes here. It's not long at all, but basically what you'll be able to see is that it doesn't meet all the requirements. Like for example, if you look here, it's a plain background and office space, which is really good. But let's see how it starts, okay, and see if we're able to make it any better.
Hi guys, it's me, Angie. So we're here today to talk a little bit about Amazon and what we can find by just a few clicks. Here's what I got. So I'm an 80s, 90s baby. One of my favorite relishes is Felix the cat. He always had this little black bag, and in it was everything you could ever need.
So, talking about this about the product right here. So I like this part. Let me see if I could separate it.
The black bag, and in it was the cat. He always had this little black bag. I noticed this. And we always I could really feel it. I could really feel it. You're like, we're here.
I'm gonna code it right here. I'm gonna use the blade. Make my first color come on right here. I think the first part is introductory, which is kind of okay. But remember what we said. This one meets a couple of good requirements, right? It kind of has a blank background and stuff like that, and it actually has the product that you want to display. So let's talk about the product for a little bit, and let's see what can happen with that. So give me 1 second, and I'll come right back to it. Put some little bit of background music so we kind of be entertained a little more. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to the introduction in a minute. See if I still could say some of it. But for right now, I think I want to start the video here.
One of my favorite relics is Felix the cat. He always had this little black bag. In it was everything you could ever need. But it was hot. And so, I and so
I'm gonna call it right here. Okay, and now one of the things that I'm gonna do for this piece here, I'm gonna actually download a copy of the product, and I'm gonna place it in this blank space right here. So this is the actual piece that we have for sale on Amazon, right? But obviously, if you put it there, it's gonna cover the entire frame. So we're gonna have to shape it a little bit. Let's see, make it smaller, about yay big. Move it to down here, maybe. move it all the way up to the left. Now that would allow us to make it a little bigger if we need to. Let's see now. See, because now it matches a little bit. Doesn't look like 100%, but it kind of matches a little bit of the same frame that we want to have. So now when we play the video under that segment, I'm going to extend it all the way to here. This is how it's going to look.
One of my favorite relatives is Felix the cat. He always had this little black bag. In it was everything you could ever need. So it's a cat.
Now she said something earlier, which I kind of might be able to integrate here. Let me go back to the introduction.
Hi guys, it's me, Angie. So we're here today to talk a little bit about Amazon and what we can find by just a few clicks. Here's what I got. So I'm an
So I like some of that. So let's see here.
Can find by just a few clicks. Feel free to click it. Now you see what we can find by just a talk a little bit about Amazon.
So I think this piece over here.
About Amazon and what we can find by just a few clicks. Here's what I got.
Okay, so I like that piece there. So let's go all the way up to here. What I'm going to do is I am going to move it forward because I think it's better there. Now if I play this section, see how it sounds.
One of my favorite relatives is Felix the cat. He always had this little black bag, and in it was everything you could ever need. So it's Amazon and what we can find by just a few clicks.
Okay, so that could be the end of the video right there. Let me go ahead and make a determination how I want to do this. Let me see, copy. It's a very short video, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be any bigger than that. I'm going to add this two transition. Let's see, sound index effect. Let's see, purge curl. I haven't done that. If you make a mistake here, it's really easy to undo button and you'll be able to get it completed. So do it again, rotate. Do that. At least with that, let's see how it's gonna look.
One of my favorite relatives is Felix the cat. He always had this little black bag, and in it was everything you could ever need. So it's Amazon and what we can find by just a few clicks.
Okay, so now let me just listen to the rest of the video to see if it's something that I want to use.
And so, I got Felix the cat. This clock is an amazing clock. I've had it for a while now, but I just found out through Wendy, she's my assistant, awesome. She found it on Amazon for $199. I couldn't believe it. But this one's actually been with me for a while. But I just thought it was cool. The ticking sound, it relaxes you. It doesn't let you go to sleep. So if you're working like we are here in this beautiful office, this is something that I had to have. And so I just wanted to share with you guys and let you know you can find this one in Amazon.
Okay. Kind of like the end a little bit. You could find this one on Amazon. Not sure how it's gonna play, but let me see what's gonna happen.
I'll let you know you can find this one.
Okay, so that'll be like about right here. We're gonna do another cut. And let's see. Back over here. Not sure how it's gonna play, but let me see what happened.
I did the same thing. You can find this one in Amazon.
Okay, I like this. It's kind of a good ending. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna keep it, and I'm going to copy this. Let's see what I could do. So the entire clip is going to be based on what you see here. The other stuff is like the introduction. It's good for some of the things, but for what not what we're trying to accomplish. So let's get rid of it. I'm going to do a ripple cut. That's going to bring it towards the beginning. We could do a cut on this one if we wanted to. It's not a big deal. We're going to tie the whole video together by doing a link the video, so that way we know it's going to be where it needs to be. And let's do one more time. See a couple of spaces. Maybe we'll have to do some cutting to kind of make it a little faster. But let's see how it will sound from the beginning.
One of my favorite was we always had this little black bag. In it was everything you could ever do. Other things on Amazon. And what we can find by just a few clicks. You can find this one in Amazon. So next.
So let's see. We could probably tighten it up at the end a little bit. Let me check.
In Amazon. So next.
Yeah, I could probably get rid of some of the background area here. Oh, no. What if I just cut it? Get rid of this part. And, I don't know, the volume seems to be a teeny wincy low, so let me see, that doesn't make it too loud.
One of my favorite relics is Felix the cat. He always had this little black bag. In it was everything you could ever do. Other things on Amazon. And what we can find by just a few clicks. You can find this one in Amazon.
So a couple of things in here. You see the background is pretty clean based on the discussion that we had on part one. We actually have the actual product that we're gonna have as part of that video clip. It's right here, and you know I could add it to the store store in a few minutes. Probably show you how to kind of do that and actually try the video. It takes a few minutes to kind of set that up. So let's first print this out. Let's see if we can. So you go save it. Although it kind of saves it automatically, you don't have to do anything like that. But okay, normally we like to do things horizontally because that's how most of the video you will see on Amazon. But this video was shot in 9:16, which is short. So let's see if I could just fix that before I print it. Let me go back here and go back to the media pool. This is my, the timeline is here. So make sure that it's going to be a short. You kind of right click it and go to time. And then move the right to it says timeline setting. And unclick use project setting, unclick that. And then click on use vertical resolution. And that will ensure that when you print it out, it's going to be a short 9:16 version. So let's go back to the rocket ship, which is the sport, or to deliver. Then you go to here and you slide that bar over until you see YouTube. That's where I'm going to post it anyway. And then just call it Felix the Cat. Let's put it on the download it in the download area. So just a quick process review. The actual clip was shot with a telephone. Any kind of telephone would do. DaVinci Resolve is a free software you could get. Just kind of search for DaVinci Resolve. It's free. You could just download it and begin to use it. And you just watch this video and you're able to manage and create, make it bigger, make it smaller, make it the way you want to download the product itself. And right now, after we have it set up here, I'm going to just render the queue, which is basically what's here. And then I'm going to render all, and that was going to get you the videos printed. But just remember, I got the phone. The image, the actual video was shot from, the actual image of the car came from the Amazon. So, I mean, everything that I got here is pretty much for free. So if you want to kind of use that, it's fine. So now let me see if I could go back now. It's going to take a little bit of a setup. Go back here. We will have to add a view here. Hopefully it's not going to be too distracting. Let me see. No, first you have to find it. It's going to take a second to set up, guys. So give me I got to find my store. Affiliates. I'm kind of searching for my file to get my store linked. I found it. Now going back here, I'm going to see if I could just show it to you. Do that by, wow, right here. So you can see that's my store right now. So what we would do here is this. We are going to search for Felix the Cat. Here it is. Matter of fact, all I do is go here and say Felix the Cat, for example. Felix the Cat comes up here. Doesn't. With book. We could have searched for wall clock, but let's see if he just comes up this way. Oh, you did it once, and then, oh, here they are. So let's say you could pick many of them. It's right here, so you could pick that one if you don't. If you want to just look at it real quick, you probably could see it. Yeah, you can. So let's see if I go back to my store. Okay, so let's say that I want to create content with the information that I do. I just go right here, which is create content. And let's say I create an idea list. And I said, Felix Decat. Okay, and I could improve that later, but let me add a product. And I'll go to browsing history. So it comes up right in here. That's a possibility of what I want. So like I said, it's fine. Let's select that one. Anything else? Some previous things that I searched for. Okay, let's say, so this one says done, but I would say I want to add some more just out of curiosity. I just want to get that there right away so we don't waste a lot of time. That's pretty much the same price. This is the one that we review in our video with the curved tail. So I'm gonna put it in there. Something that I found out, you have to have, I think, a minimum of 2 products for some reason for it to work. So let's see if we could just submit it. So they said it's good to go. You can get your link if you want to. And now that should show up in your store somehow. It does take a little bit of time for it to show up. So you're gonna be able to see it. No, actually it didn't take that long, so here it is. So now the next thing we wanna do is, we wanna do video. And let's see if we can upload a video. You do this every day and sometimes things just doesn't pop. Go back to creation, create content, post a video and photo. So you're gonna drag it in and you're gonna find the one that you just did, which I believe is this one here. Now it does take a few minutes for it to upload, not too long apparently. Now you wanna tie it into the one that, this is the one that was in the video. So you don't wanna do too many products with it. They recommend 2 or 3, maybe, I don't know. So I'm gonna do a pink one for color, a black one for the other one. And I'm gonna deselect one and I'm gonna choose this one because it's completely different, right? So it says done. So it's reviewing, detecting your tone, capturing the video. So Felix the Cat Clock. So it gives you a title. If you don't like it, you could regenerate an AI title, which is okay. If you're good to go, just click save, submit. Now I do think this one takes a little bit of time to perfect. Okay, oh, I don't know if you saw that or not. So let me go back here. What you were looking at was, and I'm gonna go, I'm gonna have to add another one. I think I can only add two link here, but let me check. No, could replace with, yeah. So I don't know what happened. That's the beauty of it. Sometimes you don't know what's going on. Or I can replace it here. So this is what I was working on. In this area, you could add a video, and I did that, and I selected Felix the cat, and it kind of came up. I'm not going to upload it again because it takes a little bit of time, but that's how you basically upload the video. Now, let me go back and see if I could show what it did. Replace. I believe this is the one. I was on page. Yep. Share. Okay, now I'm back on my page. In here we have if I look on the video, it should be there. Video. Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier. It does takes, for whatever reason, it does takes a little bit of time for it to come up. So this is the one that I did. I'm going to show you this one. This is a prior one. So once it's loaded, it's going to look like this.
Sometimes I run out of pens that are good. Don't you always hate it when you need a pen? Great, fine. From Amazon, it writes beautifully.
So that's what it's going to look like. I mean, if I keep talking, Victor's going to pop up and I could be able to show it to you. But obviously, we don't want to do that. So I got to move on to part 3, because part 3 is where we actually do the creation of, we do the creation for, we do the creation for the actual video that is a companion. So usually we do a 3-part. 3 parts are basically where we actually first do the first discussion, which is a short portion of the video. Then we do the demonstration or the how-to kind of stuff, and that's where it takes it's a little longer to do that, to present the how-to. But it's kind of, I think it's important that we don't just talk big, but we actually show you exactly what we are doing. And so that's really good. Just remember, if you like what you're showing, do some engage with us. And I have a question for you that you could answer and help you with the engagement. Like, for example, which product in your household are you going to review first and get approved? Drop me a comment. We could vet the ideas together, and I could kind of walk you through any of the tools that I show here, like DaVinci Resolve, how to use your telephone to actually create your first video and things of that nature. So that's kind of good to go. Now, again, if whatever we did helped you to visualize a path to creating your video, subscribe to join our community. Every subscriber helps us move one step closer to our goal, which is providing meals for veterans during the holidays. Okay, and then also watch part 1, which is already posted, after finishing part 2, and then by the day or two you'll be able to see part 3, which is the actual video, so you get a full flavor of what's going on. And don't forget to stop and watch our next video, which is Stop Earning $0, the 2026 Amazon storefront fix, because it explains exactly how to earn more money and improve your storefront. See you in the next video.